EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right to the air is O'Connell. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now here in my eyes, you have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
3rd and 7. From the gun, it's O'Connell. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the safety, Julian Love.
O'Connell's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Moving to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Here we go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. This is coming to the goal line and in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
We go set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quickly to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Here we go.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
11. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 30.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Second and 10.
We're going to set. Set.
Throwing, Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
We're going to set. Set.
On the handoff, this is Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We're going to set.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Here's Walker. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 14-6 lead.
Raiders 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now O'Connell over the middle. That's the tight end Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They'll run right here, and it's Jensen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that run. First down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. O'Connell to throw. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Set. Set.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
One final throw before the break. Down the field, he's got Barner. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And that's a bit of a gamble